Oh yeah, happy Monday. I tell you what, my last two vlogs have been atrocious. Nighttime vlogs on an iPhone, not real good. When you're so zapped of energy. I'm feeling energized today. Definitely cleared some stuff on the weekend. Wow. Uh, just feeling like this part of me, this inner child, just like, hello. I'll be interested to see how my mind and body reacts over the next couple of days. Yeah, just integration and seeing these new versions of me. Hopefully, some of the some of the new. Uh, I feel like there's some blockages that have been like lifted from myself, and I'm hoping that that'll unveil some new sides of me, reveal them to myself and the world. So exciting! I definitely feel like I cleared some really like deep rooted emotion. Not just stuff that's recent, but like cleared just some really feel that really strong like deep deep stuff from probably the childhood and that. Yeah, going back to childhood into the now, especially the anger piece. Like I knew that was going to come up for myself, and part of my I acknowledged that early on and felt it in a meditation. So definitely I released a lot of anger, some sorrow, frustration, uh, guilt, shame. Yeah, shame, that was a big one in reflection now. That was some long-term shame that I've held on to. Even I was just thinking now of aspects of my life where I feel guilt, and I acknowledge those in this moment, and I'm like, why do I feel guilty around a couple of things? And it's like I'm putting this expectation on myself that I think a good takeaway for me was something that we commonly do is like you're given a a gift, and it's not a physical gift for me, but I'm given this gift of an opportunity or a skill or something to expand or grow, or let's just say things that benefit my life, and then I feel this guilt that I have to give back. And I think it was the process of the last exercise where someone spoke to the fact that we're trying to contemplate some decisions, and a lot of it was based around the emotion of guilt. They'd been given a training course that they were doing, and there was a lot of guilt around choosing the decision that we could all see was right for them, and they knew that, but the guilt was holding them back from stepping into this, into what was true to their heart. So for me, it's like this real acknowledgement that we really owe nothing to the world. We owe it to ourselves to, I guess, tap into our hearts and our instinct and what's right for ourselves. And we don't actually owe anyone anything. Everything we do is what's meant to be, and accepting that. And I think that was, yeah, I still hold on to this guilt. It's like I have to return the gift that I've been given to me, and it's like I don't have to do anything in matter, like, as a matter of fact, it's I can just be me, and that gift expands me. I don't have to. I can give back to the world in different ways, and I feel my gift to this world the is me. Like just being me is the best thing that I can do for myself and the world, and the the best version of me, and sharing that, not holding that back, but sharing that gift with uh, the world in different aspects, whether that's it can be socially, physically, yeah, in any way, shape, or form that's right for me. And I'm using the gifts that someone has given me, but I don't have to directly give back to them. I can give back to uh, I can give back in many different ways, you know. And yeah, it's taking that on board, acknowledging it, and being like, hmm, maybe, you know, we go through different chapters in life, different yeah, different connections, friendships, things that serve us in different moments. I think that's what's right in the moment. Sorry, I'm busting to go to the toilet. All the coconut water I've been drinking is catching up with me. Um, Now I'm busting for a pee and it's distracting me so much. Hold on. Don't wet the bed. Um, what an ultimate challenge. Busting to pee while doing a vlog. What was I saying? Yeah, different different friendships, relationships, service in the moment. Sometimes letting go, I find, expands and allows other individuals to come into my vortex. It's definitely, I think I can identify a key connection that energetically, when I disconnected from that, it invited others into my world. Skirt. Pee break. I'm back, baby. I'm back. Different relationships serve me in different moments of time. People come, people go. So it is. So it is. What was I saying? Don't stop now. Don't give up. Yeah, friendships come, friendships go, relationships. Inviting new people in my world, key connections dropping off, people, big relationships forming, different stages, different chapters, different beliefs, expansion, invites, detracts, invites, both ways. Things come, they go. I think we hold on to too much of we hold on to things and we can't let go too. I think it's the art of saying no and letting go is powerful as well. Being able to let go in order to move forward is a big one. And I think in reflection of the weekend, a big thing is letting go of the emotions that are holding me back. It's like the thought that comes to mind right in this moment is imagine you're on your sailing boat, and you know how sometimes they tow their like dinghy behind them. Imagine if that dinghy was like full of concrete, but it's still floated, but you got to tow it, and this thing's full of concrete, it's not empty, and you like tow it around the world. And that's just the analogy for life. And for so many of us, we just tow that dinghy of concrete with us our whole lives, and we don't let go of that. I think it ties in really nicely to another analogy of like getting on the boat, the yacht. It's like a double whammy. You get on the boat with the dinghy full of concrete, and the boat doesn't have a steering wheel nor a rudder. So you get on the thing and you get out, you drift out the bay from your place of birth, and you're on this ship, and you hoist the sails up, and you set out to sea, and then you just going with the wind. The boat is being taken by the winds of the ocean, and it's this magical journey you go on, and you end up on an island, and it's like, wow, this is a nice island I've stumbled across. And you meet the nice people there, and they become your friends, and you go, what can I do on our beautiful island to help contribute to this little society that we have? And the people scratch their heads and they go, why don't you... A financial system is part of our community, and our society relies on this financial system, and we'd like you to work in our bank. And you go, oh, I've never thought of working in the bank here. I can do that for you. I'll just say yes. And you work in the bank, and you learn new things, new skills. And a year goes by and you still work at the bank, and it seems like a nice job, and it provides you income to be able to support yourself on the island. And life seems pretty good. Life seems pretty grand. Someone comes into your life, a significant other. They have their views and beliefs, and you jump on board their carousel of life, their carousel post. You have your children, your bank-funded children, and your beautiful partner, and you work at the bank, and it becomes your job, and it provides that income, and 10 years goes by, and your job that somewhat you enjoyed when you started no longer feels like a valuable use of your time and how you can contribute to the greater world. Something happens in your life, you become discontent, you question the world, you wonder why you do things you don't enjoy, you start making decisions that aren't the best for yourself in the long term, but they feel good in the now. For some reason, the beautiful relationship you had starts breaking down, unbeknown to you, but everyone around you is a direct reflection, a mirror for the self, and you go, I think my life is crumbling. What has happened? And you reach this point in your life, at what age is unknown, but you go, how have I gotten to this point? My life has slowly drifted here, and now I wonder, how did I get to here? How did I even get to this island? What was the decision I made in that moment to come here? And you go, wow, I didn't make a decision. I just ended up here. And the ending up here was the path of least resistance. Like the water flow from mountain to the sea. The path of least resistance, like water will travel. And as human beings, we are inherently lazy. I am just as lazy as anyone else. I feel there's no more nor less. It's your mindset around it. We take that path of least resistance, and we end up on the island of despair, we'll call it in this moment. And you go, whoa, how have I ended up here? This place which seemed magical from the get-go is now my nightmare. And you backtrack the steps and go, there was no decision. I didn't choose to come here. These things just fell in my lap. I just made the decision the decision one day to get on the boat with the concrete. Uh-oh, there's a truck that's bellowing smoke out the back. He's blown a diff. He's done a gasket. What is going on? I think he's blown a tyre. Maybe, maybe not. I think he's pulling off. Yeah, no. The hell are you doing, bro? He's done an egg gasket himself, Jesus. Backtracking, the Valley of Despair. Do-do-do. Two secs. I'm back. So we wonder how we ended up in the Death Island, the Island of Despair. But yeah, it's leaning into the discomfort and not being lazy, but choosing your own path, forging your own path. It's the hero's journey. It's the bringer of change. It's the people doing different things, stepping out of I'm picturing like the Roman Colosseum, is it, where like gladiator, and it's the people that step out of the stand and into the arena. They're the ones that fucking get after it. Sorry for my language, but it's the people that do the hard work. And it's like when you step into the arena and you clear the concrete, you take it out of the dinghy, you start, that resistance goes and you start slingshotting forward. You take the fucking steering wheel of the ship and you start steering your life and your destiny, and you repair the rudder and away you go. And you may not know the direct path from getting from A to B, but at least if you're trying. And for me, it's like I don't have direct clarity of where I'm going, but every day I get up with the belief that it's like everything will work out, and it might not make sense in this moment, but I'm trying. It's like I'm a very felt sense person, and I need to be present within that experience to feel it and know what's right for me. And there's different aspects of life when it's like I can truly feel them and I don't question it. With this, that I know I'm on my path and I'm heading in the right direction. So I think the key takeaways is to just really assess and reflect and see where you're at in this current moment, and how can I don't have to change my life overnight, but it's like how can I make shifts to embody the best version of me in order to make those decisions and have that certainty, have that clarity. What's the word I'm looking for? Have that conviction to take control of your life. I'm an average person. I might be doing above average things, but it's like I'm not superhuman, nor are anyone. We're all capable beings. So I acknowledge me for the work that I've done over the weekend, because it's fucking hard. But I know how it benefits how it benefits me, and leaning into that discomfort and feeling my nervous system just being like jacked all weekend and on edge is allows the room for expansion for me to get bigger and hold more capacity and have more stability and assertiveness and leadership, and to bring myself back into a state of like centeredness and alignment with myself and where I'm heading for the future. So, as Nick Bear would say, be consistently good, not occasionally great. Please and thank yous always. Love me.